Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Del Priore back with another one. For all my salespeople that are going to be watching this video, for people that might be new to sales, maybe you're experienced, but you're having a hard time with this objection, we are talking about, I'm not interested. Try to call someone, you try to set up an appointment, I'm not interested. How do we handle this? Because I know a lot of you guys just simply say, all right, no problem, and you move on to the next. Why are we doing that? Guys, we have to learn how to handle objections because everything is based on human psychology. They're not interested for a reason, but they also don't have anything to not be interested in. They probably don't even know what you do. So what you need to do, if someone says, and let's say hypothetically, for the scenario of this video and for this topic, let's say I'm trying to cold call a business owner about marketing, okay? We're not trying to sell them over the phone. The objective, which is the end result of what we want, is really just to further the sales process, which is book a Zoom. Book a Zoom. So let's say I'm appointment setting, and all I'm trying to do is get this person to book a Zoom. The Zoom is free, so they can't lose money on the Zoom. It's just free value. You're just trying to get them to book a Zoom call. So that is your value prop. That's the ask. That's what you're looking to get when you call this lead. Now, let's say you ask for the Zoom and you're like, hey, listen, I'd love to show this to you. Would you be free for 15 quick minutes on a Zoom call at some point this week? And they just say, hey, I'm not interested. Here's how you have to handle this, okay? You have to acknowledge that they're objecting to one of a couple different things. Number one, as business owners that might be successful, I hope some of them are, one thing they might object to is their time. Time is a very valuable asset. If you're gonna take some of their time, they better know that you're worth their fucking time, okay? So they might object to their time. Number two, they might object to a fear of cost. So they might think this guy's just trying to sell me something, so they don't want to get on. And that ties to number three. This guy's just trying to sell me something, just trying to sell me something. Number three, they know you're a salesperson. There's a lack of trust, cost, time. They could object to a million things. Here's what you need to do. Instead of being like, well, why are you not interested? Which is what some of you guys might do, or you might just cower away and say nothing. What I think you should do is agree. Guys, you need to remember, okay? You are a random person as far as they're concerned, calling them at random and trying to take 15 to 30 minutes of their time. So when they say, I'm not interested, you should just agree with them. Just be like, yeah, of course not. I'm just some random guy calling you today. But I'm not looking to sell you anything yet. All I'm looking to do is, like I said, steal 15 to 30 minutes of your time so that I can show you what we're actively doing right now for X, Y, and Z businesses in the area. And at worst, you'll figure out what some of your competitors are doing to help grow their business and maybe how it might be implemented for you. So we did a little workup for your company that I really just wanted to show you. So you're gonna agree, and then what you're gonna do is you're going to acknowledge. You're going to acknowledge them. I know your time is valuable, so I'm going to acknowledge that your time is valuable, and I'm going to agree that you're not interested. And if you're not interested from there, I totally respect that. I'll never bother you again. I just wanna at least have the opportunity to put the information in front of you because we did a little custom workup for your business. That's really all I wanted to do. If you're game for it, I have 20 minutes later this week. It's quick. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Acknowledging again, just so I can show this to you, I promise it's worth your time. Would you be open to a quick 20-minute call? So you have to be reasonable in your ask. You have to understand these people are busy. They're on the fly. They have things going on. You have to acknowledge them and you have to agree with them. Why the fuck would they be interested? At the end of the day, they have nothing to be interested in. You're just some random guy cold calling them. You also have to acknowledge that number four, another thing they might be objecting to is that they may have been called at some point in the past, so past experience, and someone pitched them something on the world and they believed it and then they bought and then they got F, okay? So you have to understand, people are thinking about their past experiences. I might not trust this guy. There might be a cost. It's gonna take up my time. There's a lot of things that they're gonna object to. What you need to do is give the prospect the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, you hop on the Zoom and you don't see anything that you like, I'll never bother you again. I just wanted to call you so that I could introduce myself face to face because I'm big on that. It's a quick meeting. I just show you what we do, and then if from there you're not interested, I totally understand that. I know you're a busy guy. So that's really all I wanted to call you about today. It's a quick call. We show you what we do. And then, like I said, if you're not interested, I totally understand that. So with that being said, are you open to a quick call at some point later this week? I have like 20, 25 minutes this Wednesday at 3 if that works for you. Now you're getting them to look at their calendar. Now, if from there they say, sorry, man, not interested, let it go. Because you have to remember that in sales, some people will say, I'm not interested. You're going to give them that objection handle, which is the right way to handle it. And if you don't know how to handle that objection the right way, let's say out of 10, if you handle that objection the way that you used to, let's say you just say, all right, no problem, and you move on to the next, you're missing all 10, okay? So all 10 of these people are gone. And all those at 10x, like Grant Cardone, all 10 of those opportunities are gone. Now, if you know how to handle the objection, let's say 7 of them still tell you to F off, but 3 book. So 3 people do book a meeting, and let's say you work for a decent company, and let's say 2 people show up, so 3 people book a call, 2 people show. On that same objection, objection that you didn't know how to handle because you have the right tools now, you might be able to squeeze 20% more meetings out of your day of calls. And this is why I always say skills pay the bills, man. You need to know how to handle these things so that you can get past those objections and get the fucking meetings on the calendar. Because we hear these every single day within our company. Good thing is we know how to handle them, okay? You gotta train, you gotta practice, and you have to know, again, I agree, I acknowledge, I'm just some random guy calling you today, but here's the thing. I'm big on face-to-face. I just wanna show you what we do. If from there you're not interested, I totally understand that. I know you're a busy guy. I just wanted to at least show you what we do for these other businesses in the area. Worst case scenario, you see nothing you like and you're not interested, and I can respect that. Is that fair? Boom, get the meeting. So again, know how to handle that objection, agree with the prospect, acknowledge that they're gonna have bad previous experiences that they'll associate you with, and learn how to sound a little bit different, all right? So that's how you handle the objection of I'm not interested.